What is going on, guys? I am the FD Guru, bringing to you guys a Tuesday edition of my MLB DFS podcast. We have a ton of games on tonight's main slate. There's no weather to worry about as of right now. I just looked at the forecast. I used Kevin Roth, and he's saying there's not really any games that are facing rain issues tonight, which is huge. We can just proceed and pick guys, not worrying about the weather. It's a Jacob deGrom night, 12,000, has a great matchup against the Rockies at home. He was just on the IL, but it's looking like he's not going to be on any sort of pitch limit. So let's all roll right into today's plays. I do like deGrom here. 12,000 is expensive, but there's already a lot of great value spots for our bats, so I think he's worth the spend up in cash games. It's a really low total of like 6.5, and they're huge favorites tonight. Vegas is basically predicting or telling us that he's only going to give up like 1 run, which isn't surprising. This guy is by far the best pitcher in the league. He could go down as one of the best pitchers in history if he keeps up this pace. So deGrom at 12,000, worth the spend up. We can get some cheap value bats. My 4 bats in today's video will be cheap to allow you to spend up with deGrom. So for my first 2 plays in the infield, let's look at Luke Voit, the surprising leadoff spot for the Yankees tonight at 2,600. We all know he has that pop. His numbers haven't really shown it so far, but I do love this spot, and obviously Aaron Boone likes him enough to have him lead off tonight at home against the lefty Steven Matz. Matz is bringing a 4.7 ERA into tonight's game, and the Yankees are one of the highest projected teams in terms of runs tonight. Big over-under. They're in the Bronx. Obviously the Yankee Stadium is a hitter's ballpark, so Voit is a great value play at 2,600, and that'll lead us into our second infield play coming from the same team. Gleyber Torres, 2,700, a similar price, batting right behind Luke Voit. A really smart idea to pair these 2 guys tonight, batting 1-2 at the top of this Yankees lineup. He also draws that righty-lefty matchup. 282 average. Pretty good for Torres. He hasn't been able to get into a big groove because he ran into those COVID issues where he got the shot and still got hit by COVID like a lot of those players did on the Yankees. But Torres batting second tonight. He has a lot of potential at a cheap value, at a cheap salary. So I do like his value tonight. For the outfield, let's look at Ahmed Rosario. I like the Indian spot tonight. They've been scoring a bunch of runs lately. They have a nice matchup in Detroit against the lefty Tarek Skubal, 5.45 ERA. I like Rosario at 2,400 batting second. He's been playing really well over the last few games. 3-game hitting streak. He's been getting a lot of points, as you can see, pretty consistent. And I just like the versatility that Rosario has, being able to play shortstop and outfield. So he can fill in your infield if you need it, or be one of your outfield plays. So 2,400, he should see 4 at-bats, maybe 5 at-bats tonight. Great value play as well at that cheap price. And then my last play here in the outfield, Alex Verdugo. This Braves and Red Sox game has a lot of run potential. At Fenway, the winds are blowing out. It's warm. The pitching matchup isn't great. Charlie Morton against Richards. So I do expect there to be runs here. Verdugo draws that lefty-righty matchup against Charlie Morton, and Fenway is obviously a hitter's ballpark. So at 2,800, a pretty nice play batting second. He's batting 300 on the year with some nice home runs and RBI numbers. So I do like Verdugo in a great spot for the Red Sox tonight. That'll sum today's video, guys. I appreciate you tuning in. Like the video. Make sure you're subscribed. Let's get after the MLB slate tonight. There's also a 3-game NBA playoff slate tonight. Looking to crush both. Let's have a lot of winning tonight going into tomorrow. So until next time, I am the FD Guru, and I am signing off. See ya.